Today on The Stay-at-Home Chef, we're making BLT deviled eggs. The first step in any deviled egg recipe is to make hard-boiled eggs. If you need to know how to do that, I have a video for you. Now, I wish I had a great tip for peeling hard-boiled eggs because that's probably the hardest part about making a deviled egg, but I don't. Sometimes mine are super ugly and sometimes they're super pretty, and I've tried all of the tricks. So it has to do with the age of your eggs, but it's hard to know that when it comes from the grocery store, so I don't know. I've given up. Sometimes they're ugly, and I'm okay with that. You'll want to slice each egg in half lengthwise, and then pop the yolk into a mixing bowl and set the white part aside. Now we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise to our egg yolks and about a tablespoon of honey mustard. Now, I like using honey mustard rather than regular mustard because I like how the sweetness complements the bacon that we're gonna add in. Now, I like to use my hand mixer for this. I'm just gonna whip up all of the eggs. You want them to be nice and fluffy. We'll set the egg yolks aside for a minute, and I'm gonna show you a great tip for working with basil. I have all these fresh basil leaves that I got from my plant in my kitchen windowsill. I'm gonna stack them all together right inside each other and then roll them up tightly. Then I'm just going to use a sharp knife and make thin little slices, and this is how you chiffonade basil. And you get perfect little strands of fresh basil. Now we're going to put in some diced tomatoes. Most of our basil, but you want to keep some as a garnish. And then some candied bacon. Now I'm using candied bacon, but you can go ahead and use regular bacon if you want. Make sure it's cooked and diced up. But you know how they say bacon makes everything better? Well, candied bacon makes everything even more better. So your pick. Now I'm just going to fold that all in. Now I'm just going to scoop this into a plastic bag. I'm going to twist the bag around and then cut a large tip. Now I have all of my eggshells lined up here. So then you just squeeze a little into each one. You want to make sure the tip is wide enough so that all of the little filling pieces can come out, like the bacon and the tomato. Once they're all filled, you'll just garnish with the fresh basil. Using basil instead of lettuce is kind of a fun play on the traditional BLT. Finish them off by dusting each egg with a little chili powder. BLT deviled eggs, simple but tasty. If you like this video, give a quick thumbs up to let me know and subscribe to my channel. For the full written recipe, as well as the recipe for candied bacon, visit my website, www.thestayathomechef.com. See you later.